Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We are back with good old Star Trek Online. Obviously, I'm starting with dailies. Get them out, done, dust out way, and then I'll do some TFOs. And as usual, everybody and anyone's welcome to join. As usual, replace damaged fuses first, otherwise the satellite will go pop. This one, I believe it makes no difference what order at all that you do them in, it just does it. And they're very dead. Very, very dead. I think that's the quickest that I've done that one.
Until next time.
Also led over to everybody's favourite because it's not good old dilithium mine. It's super zoomed out. And again, I keep the rich dilithium mine so it gives you a guaranteed beaming location rather than it being random and it putting you pretty much anywhere on the asteroid and then having to backtrack. Because the usual thing, get the score of 700 to get the maximum dilithium and some research materials for the in-game crafting and research system. I tend to find that if you get a score of about 400 by the time you're down to 20 seconds, you're pretty much guaranteed to do it. Because I'm stuck in today, big time. And there's the 700. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Caitlin. Nice to see you. I'm just doing the dailies, getting them out of the way. Yeah, I've seen that it's been mixed by, shall we say, very mixed feelings of. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Joshua. Nice to see you. I've got to be honest, I've not really looked at what is actually in the anniversary bundle, but I have been seeing people saying they're not massively impressed for what's in it and what you get for the price. Oh yeah, what did you get this time, Joshua? Oh my god, the Universal. Participate in the dance competition on Nimbus 3. Get yourself a Norway class. Okay. New captain or just a new ship? Sheep. Is that you are thinking about starting another new character? Because aren't we getting... Oh, hasn't it already happened? The Klingon... Can't think what it's called. I've got the special captain at the minute. Can't think what it's called. Brain is totally not working today. Oh, right, it's tomorrow, is it? For some reason I thought it was already in. Well, unless there's anything really different that they've added with them, I won't be rolling another one. I've got a bunch of alts that I don't play enough as it is. Right, that's that one done. Zip myself out of the fleet dilithium mine. Do the extra 500 dilithium that you can find every 24 hours. It's over here somewhere. Oh, that tea's awfully hot. So, like I always say, if you're in a fleet, make sure you do this. Always, 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 I cannot stress enough, make sure you refine your 8k dilithium first, because obviously when you do this, you get an extra 500 refined dilithium that you've got to be in a fleet for it, and your fleet has got to have unlocked it. It literally only takes 5 seconds. But obviously, if you have not refined your 8k, you do not get it as a bonus. It will take from your allowance. And as you want it as extra, always make sure you do it after you have refined. It literally takes 5 seconds to complete. And that's it. Extra 500 refined dilithium. Every 48 hours you can obviously do the one if you have veteran status. Back at Starfleet Academy. The only caveat obviously to that is you've got to have veteran status, which I believe is you've got to have played the game for 45 days of actual in-game time, otherwise you've got to have lifetime. Vector space. Right. Let's go find the Defari patrols first, get them out of the way. Yeah, I just find it still a disappointment that, you know, they still keep taking the odd things from Lifetime, and they could do with adding a few more things to it, in my opinion, to make it a bit more attractive. Right, that's one Defari patrol. And the second one is off to the right. That is my closest. Just need to make sure that when I go for it, I don't actually pick up Defari. Sometimes I do, depending where they are. It looks like it's more likely to be the Nebula today if I'm going to pick up any. Obviously, you get 3 missions for this, and each 3 basically consists of the same thing. Either protecting the transport or beaming crew over to the transport, but ultimately you're still going to be blowing up a bunch of other guys, which again, like I said, my brain is not working today. It is completely dropping out of gear. Breen. I knew it had come to me if I didn't think about it for a second. You're killing Breen. That's, of course, if it ever loads in. As usual, we are having the servers are ready for a reset. Load time seems to take longer for me. As we get closer and closer to a server restart time. So it depends on the freighters. Good old dilithium burn going off there. Big bada boom. Obviously, that is it done. I'm not going to do the warp out. I'm going to fix my scanner, because obviously if you do the dilithium mine, it does kind of break your scanner. You end up with a situation where it doesn't line up. Which you will say, it doesn't line up at all. But that just fixes it. It's one of the long-standing undocumented features that has been in the game for, God, since the dilithium mine came out, I think. I don't think they ever fixed it. But yes, there's quite a few undocumented features, as we like to call them here, that need addressing. Whether they'll actually get round to them or not, that's a different question. Right, so we are trying to find transports, which are sort of green on a greeny purpley background. May as well get that if it'll let me. Oh, it will. And you say scan effect. Just give it a quick pulse. Right. Find the next one. Station's that way, so it must be this way. I tend to lose track of where everything is. Like I said, the green on green isn't great, and every single one of them doesn't always have a ship. Well, they don't have a ship at every single one. So sometimes it's just getting your bearings a little bit. And back to the outpost. Obviously, when you're in this zone, have a little sweep round, just to make sure that the green capital ship in here got extra bonus murder and death. Right, over to Daria with its unfortunate double loading screens. Still don't understand quite why there is double loading screens on this one. Yeah. Actually, I'm probably going to change my loadout to a plasma, seeing as though I have that as a part of my endeavours. And like I said, this has double loading screen. We know they can make it so you could just beam straight down. I don't know why they didn't do it for this one, because sometimes it'll load in straight away really quickly, but majority of the time you end up in this situation where you're waiting. and you literally move a couple hundred feet in game, obviously, and you do it all again just to beam down. And it is taking a long time. I'm beginning to wonder it might disconnect me at this rate. Oh no, it's woke up. So again, literally. And loading screen. And I never understand why they don't have the music on the loading screens. Quite happy to blast it all other times, but loading screens are nothing. Oh my god, this is taking a long time. I think this is the worst I've had it in months. And when you get to that 4%, that's normally when it'll start timing out and it'll bump you back to the login screen. Right, it's all sample crates. Obviously there is, like all the others, a bunch of quests that you can get for this. I just realised I didn't have auto attack on. So you get tag the ore crate, you get upload the virus, and you get plant spatial charges. Again, you're always going to be rescuing them. Tag the ore crates, they're all in this room. 3. Like all the others, it all runs in 3s. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Aussie. So like you saw, one there, one over here, one just back down here. Plant spatial charges, you literally put the charge, I believe it's on that one there. And then the second spatial charge is in the middle room, and then the final room, second pillar. Upload the virus, obviously just looking out for the terminals for that. They didn't want to come in and join the fun. So yeah, if you had to upload the virus, that's one of the terminals that you're looking for. There's one in this middle room and 2 at both at opposite ends in the final room. So yeah, plant spatial charge run that middle pillar, the only pillar that's in there. And obviously it's not the first pillar as I call it, which I call this one the first, the second one for the final one. Now I'm going to get second beam in here. I'm all just done and dusted. Just wait for it to drop out of combat so I can beam out. And then over to the belt, which you will either get, now let me think, will probably be, as it tends to normally be for me, the cloaked mines around the asteroid. that has the research base on it that's been twatted. Or it'll be the combat one. And I could tell already from the sound effects that it was the twatted station. Move yourself forward a little bit, scan the facility. Obviously, if you're in a beam ship like me, fire at will, deal with all the mines. Obviously, I'm using my plasma build for this one because I am trying to do the Endeavour. Or as I like to call it, my pink Pugsley build. Because I'm firing pink torpedoes and firing pink plasma weapons. And a good old dilithium burn to finish them off. The pink torpedo is the Nanopulse Plasma Torpedo Launcher. 90-degree arc and 8-second recharge. It's not the fastest, but it does a decent amount of damage for a plasma torpedo. So yeah, that's the one. Obviously, you can take your pick on weapons and things like that. I went with the Viridian plasma beams because I wanted, if I'm going to be firing pink torpedoes, I want to be firing pink pew-pews as well. So that's obviously what I'm using. Obviously, I got that Endeavour, so it's not like I need to keep them equipped. Oh god, always. As I always say, fun, fashion, loot, and Space Barbie always is one of the first things that you should always consider. Just the Green Patrol, as usual. It patrols between green and these two stars. If you get opposite those two stars, and you can see the Green Patrol literally back here, do not bother going for it, because it despawns about there. So all I do is set myself on course for green, keep your peepers open, angle your camera slightly to the left or right, depending on which way you're looking at it. You'll see the Green Patrol. You still see people saying in general chat, "Where's the Green Patrol?" Hence the reason why I always say that. And of course, yet again, another loading screen. Obviously, we're probably going to get a reboot and a server restart tomorrow. Might get a patch. If it is, I'm expecting it to be a bit lightweight on anything towards it. So yeah, loading screens tend to take longer as you get closer to a server restart. And like I said, when you get to that 4%, I start to worry because that is normally when it will boot you out back to the login screen. Obviously, I'm not going to read all this out. As your Federation, you're there to rescue the Devare. Analyze race. Attempt to collect bolts. Welcome back, Ozzy. Obviously, as Federation, you do get the option to blow them up and then not to. Obviously, if you are a Klingon, you just open fire. You know, they are not bothered about prisoners. So, how many's in actually before I forget? Right, let's have a look what my actual... Defeat Tholian's ground. Well, that's pretty easy to do. Defeat Voth ground battle zone. That's obviously doing the ground map. May as well do them, get them out of the way. Before we start with good old TFOs. Come on, spawn me in, because I can't do anything until you spawn me in. And I've still not spawned in. This is a great news, as you can see. I cannot change the camera angle or do anything. I'm gonna jump zones. Isn't ideally where I wanted to be. At least I've actually spawned in this time. Right. I don't actually want to be here. Don't think. I think if I just go to the edge, it'll let me exit. Oh yeah, I always forget about that one. No, I can't. I'll leave the system and do it that way. In theory, it should bring me into the sphere. Nope, they've changed that. Let's see if it'll actually bring my ship in this time rather than... Yep, it has brought me in this time. Brilliant. Just going to get over, do the ground bit. Again, it is one of the endeavours I've got. It's not difficult. Normally doesn't take too long. Even if it's on a reset. Quick slurp of my tea. No. Yeah, I'm going to be doing the TFOs after this. Yeah, more than welcome to join me. I'm going to do the Voth Battleground. Obviously, anybody can do that one. Just got to get yourself to this middle bit. I'm sure there's a quicker way to get there. But like I said, brain no worky today. That's a nasty flicker. That's obviously the old textures. Not been updated for the Shader 2 engine. And as usual, it's an alpha channel error. We're going down, that's what she said. Right, how much has been done? Usual amount. I think I'm going to go do the part. Oh, aye, that's the edge you can't jump down, isn't it? Doesn't look like they've started this. Oh no, that one's complete, duh. Idiot Naz. Told you, brain no worky today. Brain no worky at all today. As usual, a lot running about. You just got to stay inside the big circle. That one's buckering off. Come on, something's spawning. Rather than just shelling me from a distance. Obviously, the more people that you have, the more enemies you get. And again, because we keep mortaring the area, keep moving. Not difficult. Obviously, if you've got a hell of a lot more people here, you get a hell of a lot more wave. Keeps things ever so slightly interesting. I won't say you get massively harder waves, because I don't think you do. Of course, I'll just go simulating a bit as I could do it. Get some more defenders. Oh, and there's the fat guy, or one fat guy. Oh, it's one of my little dudes that's run all the way over there. How rude. Checkpoints getting there. Obviously, this does go past the more people that you have, but you also get more mobs. Yeah, not difficult at all. Again, its job is to try and push you off the central location. And again, you're just watching that fuel bar slowly filling up. Very slowly. My bug science officer got bounced on his arm. Let's turn one of them into a drone there. Nearly got it. There we go, somebody else has joined us. Right, that is literally the park secured, and it looks like the city has been completely taken back. Not a great sign, because obviously people aren't doing that well, because zones can be retaken if they are left for too long. I bet you none of the other zones are accessible. Oh, outskirts. Better than nothing. Oh, like an invisible wall. The usual getting stuck on a pixel. Right, just keep your eyes on terminals and things. I didn't even realise I'd managed to get so many drones. Where are we up to? It's there. Yeah, you can't just stand there, you do actually have to do something with it. When it gets the big fuck off arrow over it. I don't know. Well, this one's nearly done. Oh, bit of rubber band in there. And it's going back. Oh, I'm going to have to watch both sides. Problem is, those are very distracting. Because you look over there from the other side and you think, fucking hell, that's a big arrow. And you never know whether that's a undocumented feature. Right. It will make it this time. We are determined. Right, that's this one done. It's like, you don't need to hang about. Quickest route now. I think I'm gonna head back to the transporter and help more in the actual city. Oh, the rubber banding. Yeah, I have a feeling that we might not be able to get this done if people don't start taking them out quicker, but unfortunately if we don't have the numbers, which is what it possibly could be, because I think that's what might actually be letting us down on this one. Yep, you can't see me. Get back up. No slacking on the job. Right, let's start moving. Okay, before it resets. Don't believe it reset this time. I'm going to say lights have gone red. Go on, man. Interact with it. I think fuck these up. Oh god, it looks like they've bugged it. Because I cannot interact. I'm not even getting the symbol to say interact. Is this why people have not been doing it? Is it broken? That's because It's not that one, it's this one here. I just suddenly thought it's not sparkling. If it's not sparkling, you can't interact with it. Yep, one of those lovingly coined phrases and documented feature. Yet again. Right, that's that one done. Let's pull in maximum for this one. Right. Go south.
Enemy targets on Psychic damage detected. Shield losing power.
I don't care that my shields are losing power. Oh, rubber band. We've not had a rubber banding in this for almost a year. And suddenly it's back. I get the feeling that there's been some cost savings been done, and whatever that they did to fix that has been undone. Target the dino. What we are? God, we're not even 25%. Jesus fucking Christ. So we've been at this 20 minutes so far. And already one zone in the park's been retaken. Which bit of it? Ah. Ah. I was hoping to cheat it there. You used to be able to use the assimilate distinctiveness and transport through the shield. Yeah. The rubber banding is real. It's very distracting. He's got no health. Oh dear me. So we've got rubber banding and mobs that have no health and not dropping down dead. Yeah. Well, they did recapture the park, that's something. So you don't want that mech being repaired. Got the good old dino back. Yeah, you can tell when it's rubber banding and when we've got the lag, because you fire your abilities and you don't see anything, but people start reacting as if they've been caught by it, and then the ability suddenly appears. It's like, yeah. Running McDonald's Wi-Fi. I wish that was the case. No, they've had this lag and rubber banding. I think it started 2 weeks ago. On the Sunday, I think, is when it started. And since then, it's not been great. Right, that one's done, isn't it? I didn't see the visual for all the purple crap. So it's literally kill the dinos. Even though technically I have got the Endeavour.
Under Allied control. Excellent work.
Oh, floating device.
The Vought Fortress has engaged transporters. Troops inbound.
Ah, that's one dino down. Just trying to think which is best route for getting back. What I should have done is, as soon as I saw that the dino was engaged, I should have actually just run straight to the transporter. Oh god, this really was the long ass route. Well, according to this, there's ticks on all 3 dinos. So that normally means the zone is complete, which it has. Resets in 2 minutes. I think not! I'm out of that. But obviously, like usual, on the hour every hour, take a 5-minute break. That is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm also going to get myself a drink. Bit thirsty. Take that however you want. So yes, this is obviously when I run 3 minutes of adverts to disable pre-roll for anybody that might want to come in and watch and see what I'm doing and seeing how badly I am playing. Other than that, I would definitely say stretch your legs, get yourself something to drink, maybe even a bicky. Obviously, adverts are not guaranteed. It is down to region availability. How that works, I still do not have a clue. So, other than that, I'll be right back. It's only going to be 3 minutes. So sit back and enjoy the music. Right, we're going to get into some PFOs. You are in the Sol system, so I think you're safe to invite. Just wait for Ozzy to appear in the team, and we'll start doing some TFOs. And there he is. Obviously, if anybody else wants to join me, feel free to send me a friend request in-game. Searching for @Nazorin should find me. Spelled exactly the same as the channel name. Or you can do the search for this character directly for @Nazorin. Again, same as the channel name. Do a random one first, and then obviously do one of the event ones after, and then we'll just default back to them. Good old PFOs. Hopefully it won't take too long. But it's a space CFO, because we've got the warp out animation. Oh god.
Have been authorized to brief
Seasick ahoy.
objectives. This is a typical Undine shipyard. Intelligence suggests that the Undine use these sites to construct, or more accurately grow, their planet-killing vessels. These chimneys are the key to opening the maws. Once the maw is open, the task force will be able to destroy the planet killer within.
Not my favourite, I freely admit. It's the sweeping side to side. When you're actually moving, you don't notice it as much. But when you're stationary like this and you start sliding from left to right, it does kind of make me get a bit nauseous after a while.
Sir, there's 3 shipyards in the area. Each one is growing planet killers. We should tackle them one at a time. Commandos are ready to beam to the surface and open that maw.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Place some ships down first. Oh god, this damn moving. Fucking annoying. Because I'm in a really bad spot. This was elite, we'd have paled it. How have I managed to target that? Right, and of course, good old Federation, you're getting scored for blowing up their babies. You know, who say the Federation isn't the bad guys? Right, on to the next one. Completely lost my bearings. I think everybody else has as well.
We'll need to move over close and track this ball.
Oh god, the drift is real on there. Oh, apparently it's breaching. To me that looks like one of the doors is open. There we go, blowing up more lava ship. Good old Federation again, killing babies.
A planet killer is launched from the final shipyard. There's a singularity to normal space nearby. If it reaches the singularity, it will transport to normal space.
Obviously, typical planet killer, got a written face on. Oh, wrong button. Big bada boom. Need to get out these multiple 8.72 effectively gravity wells. And I go boom. That's what you get when you're not looking at the game. Obviously, it is advanced. I have to remember to repair my ship. And of course, killing more babies. One of the things that today, this one I still think is, shall we say, a bit sus. You know, the Federation that says, oh yeah, we're all about peace, prosperity, and, you know, everything else, and yet you go into 8472 space and kill babies. And then you get scored for killing babies. It's like, okay. Right. Let's get the event one done. Hopefully it won't take too long to get into it. Actually, what I will do is I'll make sure I've got them both tagged. Again, we don't know which one of the event ones we'll get, because I've tagged them both. Both of them aren't difficult. Pretty straightforward. So, should be pretty simple. I think the only one that you still find that people seem to have problems with is the one where it's the complex trying to come through the vortex. People seem to still have issues with the beams on it.
I am Locutus of Borg. Resistance is futile. Your life, as it has been, is over.
What ship will I be in today? I'm in.
All hands. This is Admiral Hansen. The Borg are en route to
Oh, I always end up in one of these. What is it? Nebula variant, isn't it?
at Wolf 359. We'll do all we can to stop the Borg. More importantly, we'll mitigate our losses as best we can.
What am I?
Protect Starfleet vessels and personnel whenever possible. The Borg cube is powerful. Destroy as many of its weapons as possible to reduce its power in combat. Be advised, the Borg can regenerate lost weapons over time. Be mindful of this out there. We've received reports that the Borg try to capture ships and their crews. They call this process assimilation. You must be prepared to defend against it. Should any Starfleet vessel fall to assimilation, it will need to be destroyed. Protect ejected life pods from the Borg as well. We can't allow our forces to be added to that of the enemy. This will not
Disarm your weapons.
Yeah, we kind of get the idea.
Sector 001. If you attempt to intervene, we will destroy you.
Task Group Alpha, engage the Borg. Groups Beta and Gamma, hold for now. Melbourne here. We're moving in.
Like I say, we haven't lost the ship already, have we?
Destroyed a third of their weapons. Keep at it.
I'm gonna say.
Protect the line pods. Some of them are carrying civilians.
Oh god, we have lost one.
Third of their weapons are gone. Almost down to the scout.
Don't see where though. Obviously, we'll wait for it to do the phase. Me just grabbing some escape pods.
Republic complete. The board were attempting to assimilate all the crew and systems.
Got another one that's got a bunch of escape pods. I know the escape pods are optional. But it seems a bit crappy to, you know, effectively let them die. I know it's not real before anybody says anything. I think it's good practice for when they make an elite version of this. We've just got some thirst to deal with now. Focus on the spirits. No, don't focus on the spirits. They're dead. Focus on the cube.
Attention all men. Retreat assault immediately. I'll contact the assault.
But we're killing the cube. We don't want to go back to Earth. I kind of wish that this was, I don't know, you could actually do it. Rather than you get to a percentage and then it warps out.
Not so well, Enterprise. We're attempting to withdraw and regroup. Rendezvous with Wings. Put the command. We have Borg attack teams beaming in. Request immediate assistance.
What's about the foot? Taking critical damage. Take our survivors with us. We'll take your home.
I've been proud to do well. I will continue to support him.
Nicely done. Thankfully, we have safety protocols in place for the simulation, so only your pride took actual damage.
I still like that one as a TFO. I think it's a nice little homage. Oh, come on. This is getting silly, the loading screen. Right. Back in some randoms. See what we get. Probably very random people. Like I said, we know it's Space TFO because you get the warp out animation for always them. Green background is 99% chance it being a Borg.
There are 2 active
TFO.
science warp conduits in this system, along with a stable spatial rift.
They're never
Some
difficult.
mini-chronoton particles. The Borg have been known to use time travel. In 23...
Yeah, we know.
There are 2 active
Yeah, we know.
transport.
Go away. There's Alvi in the bad juju. Again, very simple. Blow up the cube, blow up the nanite generators. Obviously, taking out the big main generator. Destroy the gate. Also, making sure that ship coming in through the gate don't get through the time vortex. Not difficult at all. I remember back in the day being in many of these ones and failing it. Nowadays, it's kind of hard to fail at. Yeah, and you want to be making sure these probes get taken out, which they have been. Yeah, everybody's on the ball today. One gateway down. Yeah, they're not going anywhere.
We're picking up some strange readings. Tempting to compass. Something is decloaking. They know the Romulan.
Oh no. Obviously, we get the wave of ships from the portal. Another wave of ships from the portal. Which, I've got to say, it looks like Ozzy's got pretty much locked down, so we can just concentrate on bugging her. Pretty easily done, pretty much by the book.
The scimitar has been destroyed.
It was nice to see people actually on the ball game with that, because sometimes you get people that are too busy concentrating on the nanite generators and they're letting chips through. Or you just don't seem to be getting anywhere really, really fast. And everybody was on the ball on that. That first gateway went down really quickly. Obviously, the particle event's on at the moment, if you're doing it. I I'm not that fussed, I must admit. So we wait and see where we end up now. Literally could be anywhere. It is another space TFO. And it's yet another Borg one. Which, they always seem to be very, very popular. Even if people aren't doing, well, I say aren't doing, there's probably a lot of other people that are wanting to do ones other than Borg ones, but the Borg ones do seem to be the ones that come available more often.
I am the collector.
She is the collector. No tractor beams. Yeah, that one's holding me still. Unusual. Especially as the ability had triggered and gone full down. In come the space cigars. Where's Queenie? Queenie's up there. Oh. Yeah. Should be looking at the actual game. Too busy looking to see what Tamtam's saying. Oh god, I can't believe I am so not with it today. Got to say, I am kind of glad it is a short stream today, because I am proper not with it today. Yep, that's me, Alfie. Noop, noop. Noop, noop. Oh dear me. Need to actually concentrate. That's what I need to do. Concentrate and stop being distracted by other things on other monitors. waiting for it to pop. The icon stopped flashing, so it's gathering your party before venturing forth. Shouldn't be too much longer before getting one. Obviously, as usual, if we get the warp out, we know it's a space TFO. If we just go straight to a loading screen, we know it's a ground mission, and it's probably bug'em. And it is the base one.
The time for battle is almost here. The Zinkethi are launching protomatter bombs.
Your teammates got the bomb. That's what this one is. And again, you are delivering it to the stations that you can currently see. You will go, blow up some ships, get the bomb, take it to the station, blow up the station. Only problem with that is this TFO has a undocumented feature that quite often when a station blows up, it'll then magically reappear a couple of seconds later. And so that can get quite confusing when you've got a bomb, you fly to a station and you can't deliver said bomb. See, teammate has captured a bomb already. Do the usual, try and aggro him for him so he can just deliver said bomb. Are they delivering the bomb?
Capture the bomb! Protect them!
Okay, I don't know why they didn't deliver said bomb. Or is it just a delay in the server again? Because it could quite possibly be that. Right, we've got one over there. Is it a real one or is it not? We do not know. It is a real one. I will launch the bomb if this ship will leave me alone. As he's on it, one station down. Again, you can trust Ozzy because she knows what he's actually doing. You don't end up with that situation where it's like, you know, see, the station is still there.
All Zinkethi bases destroyed! They have a dreadnought with some fight left in it.
No, they're not.
We have defeated
I can still see one.
defended the front with honor. The Era
Yeah.
system.
This TFO they could do with completely taking out and fixing it. It's an absolute joke. I don't know. Still, it was a reasonably quick one. Not much hanging about in it. Scanning in progress. Right, this is going to be on my last TFO today. I'm going to be calling it a little bit earlier today. Things to do. So obviously don't know where we'll end up. Just don't let us finish on Buggum, because that would be kind of like really, really rude. And I always say Buggum is very aptly named because, well, you are fighting bugs for one, and two, it has a very, very nasty bug in it that if a mob gets pushed through a wall, you end up in that stalemate situation where it can't see you to attack you, you can't see it to attack you, and so the TFO fails because you cannot kill the mobs to move on. It does happen more and more rarely now, but quite often if you are in a combat situation where you have a lot of the bugs up against the walls, it can be an absolute nightmare. I can stop flashing, so we should, in theory, be in, and it's a ground one. Don't be Buggum. Don't you dare do this to me. No.
Listen up. The Iconian heralds are bringing in a network of devices to subjugate Kronos.
Not difficult at all, this one.
We will reprogram the heralds' devices to reveal more Iconian technology hidden in subspace. Once a device is activated, we will have only a few seconds to disable the other two linked Iconian machines before their network resets. May fortune favor you, now.
And he's fallen through the floor.
Remember, you need to deactivate all of the devices together,
Right.
or else the network will reset.
Right. Activating it.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices
Right, one over there.
simultaneously.
Oh my god, there's somebody over there.
The devices are reset.
Right. Everybody in theory should have spotted them now. So if I can get activated... This guy keeps smacking me. People should know where they are this time.
Disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously.
Somebody's on that one.
The devices are reset.
Oh my god.
Try again. Initiate shutdowns at the same time.
Try that again.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously.
Got it that time.
A new set of devices. We need to move to the next area.
Yeah, sometimes I can understand the first one because it's people getting the bearings. Second time, people not in position. Third time, unacceptable. Absolutely.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously.
That's one active, that's two active.
The devices are reset. Synchronize and try again.
Oh, it looked like they're active. Right, straight back into it.
To disable the other 2 Iconian devices simultaneously.
Yeah, there's nobody at this one.
The heralds are activating a new set of devices. Proceed to that location.
Again, having to work as a team where it isn't just a straight full-out splatfest, yeah, doesn't tend to always go great. You know, you are relying on people to kind of have a bit of a clue what's going on. And it's that thing of where you can normally grab one if you're activating the terminal. So you are relying on at least 2 other people to do it. Well, I'm not going to reactivate, I'm going to stay at this one. And let's see if somebody actually switches it on. Fuck's sake, that would be a no! It's not that fucking hard. Oh, dear me.
To disable the other 2 Iconian devices simultaneously. The devices are resetting. Synchronize and try again. Initiate shutdowns at the same time. You have 15 seconds to disable the other 2 Iconian devices simultaneously. The devices are resetting.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh. It's not fucking difficult, guys. Come on. I can tell you now. I can 100% guarantee that Ozzy's probably pulling his hair out at the same, thinking, "What the actual fuck?" Right, I can see what's going on. Some people are getting stuck in combat, not realising that you need to stop combat to be able to interact with it, so that you aren't getting tagged by the enemies. You need to let other people get the aggro and deal with the shit. You know, it's like, because if you try and activate the device and then start combat with the mob, as soon as they get a shot on you, you instantly, and I mean instantly, stop doing the interaction with the pod, and I can see that's what's happening. Because what you need to do is literally ignore the mob, let everybody else deal with the mob, and normally, it's quite easy.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other 2 Iconian devices simultaneously.
But you see, if you're not firing, you can get shot at and still activate the terminal.
Synchronize and try again. Initiate shutdowns at the same time.
I'm not going to run back. Somebody else can do it. Oh my god, these guys aren't that hard. You can't.
To disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously.
Oh dear.
A herald theater is here. Stop it before it can break into the Great Hall.
Definitely Benny Hill moments. You just need the music. Excuse me, all down. I'm just going to wait for that game to realise.
But they shall certainly return.
I don't know about you, Ozzy, but I think that was pure Benny Hill moment in that. But I could see what was happening. People were effectively starting to activate it, started firing, and so obviously, as soon as they start firing, it stops the interaction. And so you literally end up with that whole situation where the TFO ain't going anywhere fast. But anyway, like I said, that is where I'm going to leave it for today. Bit of a short stream than normal, but you know, that is the way sometimes. As usual, thank you for being here. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. And we are back tomorrow with some more Mass Effect. Obviously, I'm playing the Legendary Edition. You can see my dubiousness of it and how bad a shot I actually am. Okay then, take care guys.